What should you pay attention to during critical patient transfers? Alright friends, hello everyone. When you reach my age, you start to experience a certain kind of connection. What do I mean by that? I wonder if you've ever heard of the term middle-aged orphan. A middle-aged orphan is actually even more pitiful than a young orphan. When you're a young orphan, there are social welfare systems to take care of you. But if, say, your job is going terribly right now, if things at work aren't going well for you, when you keep chasing your dreams until you're in your 40s and then realize, forget it, you can give up on your dreams. It's time to seriously face society. At that point, your parents are no longer able to restrain or support you. And then when you reach this age, society doesn't allow you to make mistakes. Middle-aged orphans are even more pitiful than young orphans. At least young orphans are still little, and society will take care of them. But for middle-aged orphans like us, we have children below us and parents above us, and there's no one to take care of us. Plus, society doesn't tolerate your mistakes. People will say, at your age, you still don't know this. Your body can't handle the strain anymore. Your liver isn't as fresh as it used to be. Your kidneys aren't working so well anymore, and your plumbing is about to give out. The whole situation just isn't right, but you still feel like you want to work hard for the second half of your life. Maybe when you were young, you didn't understand yourself, or you were willful, or you didn't choose the right path, or maybe it was just bad luck. You've already lived through the first 30 years of your life, and now you hope to make some changes moving forward. At this point, we need to start facing the question, if I'm finally going to change careers, what should I do? So let's talk about what to do if you want to switch careers in middle age. Alright, this is similar to when someone asks about relationships, like what if you want to remarry in middle age? The second point is the saying, women fear marrying the wrong man, men fear choosing the wrong career. If you make a mistake or your industry is no longer popular, what then? You want to transform the situation, especially in the context of the pandemic. The reality is that over the past 6 months, many industries have faced problems. People who used to work in China now have to return to Taiwan and face the need to find new jobs. At this point, we all need to pay attention to what matters most when changing careers. The first thing is, since you are already in middle age and need to switch careers, you must carefully choose. What are you suited for? When you reach this critical point, you need to consider this. It's generally harder to choose jobs that require a lot of physical strength or those that demand the energy and drive of young people, especially since you also have to take care of your family. Usually, I would suggest that people reflect on the first 30 years of their life. No matter how things went, you must have accumulated some life experience, and there must be things you can be proud of. For example, I once had a client who was an engineer, but later the factory closed down and things took a turn for the worse. But he really enjoyed making models, so I suggested to him, why not teach people how to make models online? So for everyone, it's absolutely impossible that in your past life experiences you have nothing at all to offer. There is no way that nothing worth feeling good about yourself has been left behind. If you really search for yourself, you'll find something that suits society, and then you can start moving forward. So, what is the second situation? Of course, there are still people who really feel that they just can't find it. They really can't find a suitable job or a suitable path for development. What should they do then? Seriously learn a skill. We can help you connect the dots at this point in time. Go with your destinies, Guanlugong and Kaibogong, to see what kind of skill would be suitable for you to learn. Spend about half a year to learn a specialty. If you're in Taiwan, basically, as long as you have a small skill and focus on doing one thing well, you usually won't go hungry. But you need to spend a day making this kind of decision, how to analyze and choose which area of expertise to pursue. One aspect is what you like, and the other is to look at your Guanlugong and Kaibogong. Alright, personally, I would pay more attention to the Kaibogong, because after middle age, money really becomes very important. So regarding the ideals and persistence about work attitude in the Guanlu Palace, you can let go of them a little bit and carefully look at what your wealth palace is suitable for. Third, this year is the year of the 5 blessings. So this year is actually a very suitable time for entrepreneurship. Is it suitable to start a business in midlife or to change careers? How can you tell if it's suitable for entrepreneurship? You need to look at your main line, your Ming Gong. Ming Gong and Guan Lu Gong. Tai Bo Gong. Fu De Gong. Alright, so for these palaces, if they are marked with the Hua Quan star, in principle, you can also consider taking the path of entrepreneurship. As for what kind of business to start, it's the same. Look at what your Kai Bo Gong represents, and then decide which field would be more suitable. So at this time, you can seriously consider doing a small business. In Taiwan, actually, you can still earn a pretty decent income from that. So entrepreneurship is one possible path. Of course, since you want to start a business, you have to consider when we use the Kai Bo Gong to find a path for entrepreneurship, we also need to pay attention to whether the business you want to do requires a lot of people. If it does require many people, and the Bu Yi Gong shows a Sha Qi killing energy, then you need to be careful about partnerships. If the Zitian Xian has Sha Qi, you shouldn't partner with others. Alright, these are things you need to pay attention to. Okay, so you can consider choosing entrepreneurship for yourself. In the second half of your life, pick a path where you can work hard for yourself. So what is the fourth point? The fourth point is about timing, which everyone is very interested in. What kind of timing is suitable? If you want to start a business, of course, you need to pick a good time. As for other things, like if you want to change jobs, let's say you feel your current job is really boring and you want to switch, then the first thing to consider, the first choice, is to look at your annual fortune. Annual fortune, your destiny palace, an official palace. Alright, as for these two palaces, if you encounter the 4 horses. So which are the 4 horses? They are the 4 corners if you encounter the 4 horses at the corners. And moreover, if they are accompanied by the 4 transformations. The 4 transformations such as Lu, Quan, Ke, or Ji, or if they are accompanied by Qing Yang. Oh, whether it's my heart or my spirit, both are suitable times. Also, besides the 4 horses, you might also encounter the sun and moon in opposition. The sun and the moon will be in these 2 positions facing each other. Additionally, there's also the opposition of Ji and Liang, with Tianji and Tianliang facing each other in the chart. When the weather is good, the sun and moon will be in these 2 positions, facing each other in a rather awkward way. Basically, encountering this kind of situation means that this year is a good time for you to switch tracks. Of course, if you encounter the 4 transformations, whether it's Lu, Quan, Ke, or Ji, things should go pretty well. If Ji meets Ji, it might be a bit tougher, it might be a bit more challenging, but it will give you a lot of motivation to get things done. So if you feel like, I really can't stay at my company any longer, I really want to leave, then when is a good time for you to actually make your exit? Look for Liu Yue. If you meet those conditions, then in that month, you can leave. There's a little trick to this. What do I mean by a little trick? If June or August is a good time for you to leave, can you wait until August to quit and then start looking for a job? Absolutely not. You need to start job hunting before August. Alright, so what counts as a good job? You need to look at your life palace and career palace. If they have Lu, Ke, or Quan stars, then your overall job prospects will be better. Similarly, if your annual fortune shows this kind of situation, you should actually start preparing the year before. You should start preparing as soon as you can tell, not wait until that year to take action. Otherwise, the risk will be higher, the risk will be a bit higher. For those who want to start a business, you might consider leaving at this kind of timing. But what if, later on, you encounter Lu or Quan stars appearing in good positions in your career, wealth, life, or fortune palaces? To start a business, when we study destiny analysis, it's like this. As I was about to turn 40, I started to wonder whether I should continue on my predetermined path in life, or if I was dissatisfied with my current situation. Frankly speaking, we don't have as many resources to squander as young people do. We no longer have that youthful energy, physique, or spirit to spend so freely. We don't care about chasing after so many things or hitting so many targets anymore. Of course, compared to young people, we also have much more mature perspectives and a better ability to think things through. We can calmly analyze and make efforts for the second half of our lives. When these thoughts started to arise, using Zi Wei Daoshu can help us conduct some very objective analyses and help us find the right timing. And then, for the second half of my life, find a better and newer beginning for myself.